sector. Now, today, Goldman Sachs has written a note and they've outlined the 7 questions investors frequently ask about the sector, its prospects and its triggers, and they're trying to give an answer to all those questions. So let me start with the first one, and that's going to be, when will the next tariff hike take place? On that, they're saying, according to them, the tariff hike should be in the middle of this calendar year, though the buy-side expectation is that it will happen towards the end of the calendar year. So that's the first question, a tariff hike. The second one is that what if there is no tariff hike? What will be the impact? Because the street, as I said, is currently expecting a tariff hike. The EBITDA estimates today bake in a tariff hike. If they don't take place, then according to Goldman Sachs, the impact on FY24 EBITDA estimates for Bharti will be 8%, and for Reliance Jio, it will be about 14%. 3, there is also another worry that, the companies may focus on subscriber acquisition and not tariff hikes, because right now they're rolling out 5G. They want to get maximum subscribers on 4G or on 5G, and therefore that's their focus. It's not so much on tariff hikes. According to Goldman Sachs, there is no correlation between the 5G rollout delay and the subscriber acquisition. Point number 4. What changes for Vodafone Idea after the government decided to convert part of the AGR dues, the interest on the AGR dues, into equity? Goldman Sachs says there is no immediate cash flow relief. The cash flow relief will take place only FY26 onwards. But out of the total debt of $28 billion, $2 billion is now getting shaved off, because that debt is now being converted into equity. And according to them, it still implies, despite the government backing and the government holding a 33% stake in Vodafone Idea, they see a low probability of the company raising a meaningful amount of external capital. That brings you to the next question: how much capital does Vodafone Idea need? And according to them, it's $8 to $10 billion. Fine. And the 6th question is Industars, right? That's the other important stakeholder. If Vodafone Idea finds it difficult, challenging to scale up, and they actually scale back, what could the impact be on Industars? Goldman says a 41% downside potential. And lastly, how should we think about Bharti Airtel, right? That's the pure play telecom, or one of the big pure play telecom options for investors in India. They're saying there is no meaningful downside risk or catalyst for Bharti Airtel. Their bull case is that the stock goes to levels of 1,098. That's a 40% upside from current levels. But their downside, the bear case, is just 705 rupees, which is a 10% downside. So 40% upside to hit the bull case, 10% downside to hit the bear case. So according to Goldman Sachs, the risk reward is attractive. Any correction should be used to buy into Bharti Airtel. So those are some of the questions that investors are asking about the prospects for the telecom sector.